Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that can transform your life. It's a simple yet profound idea: let go and let God. Life throws challenges our way, some big, some small. But here's the truth: holding on to those problems, those burdens, is only going to weigh you down. You've got to learn to embrace surrender. When you let go, you start a journey toward freedom, toward peace. Now, I know it's hard. We live in a world that tells us we need to have everything under control. But guess what? True strength lies not in control, but in recognizing when we need to release it. Trust the process. Life has a funny way of working itself out, often in ways we never expected. You've got to trust that what is meant for you will find its way. Let's talk about fear for a moment. Fear can paralyze us. It keeps us from stepping into the greatness we were born for. But when you let go of that fear, you give yourself permission to grow, to confront what's been holding you back. And here's the deal: when you clear out the emotional clutter from your past, you open up your life for healing and new opportunities. You can't move forward if you're dragging the past along with you. So focus on the present. Each moment is a gift. Don't waste it worrying about what's gone or what's yet to come. Remember, you've got to open your heart. Letting go creates space for love, for joy, and for all the good things waiting to enter your life. If your hands are full of burdens, how can you receive the blessings that are meant for you? Trust in divine timing. Sometimes what we want isn't what we truly need. It's all about patience, understanding that everything happens for a reason in its own time. And let's get one thing straight: letting go is not a sign of weakness. It's a declaration of strength. It's about reclaiming your power and making the choice to move forward without what no longer serves you. So as you walk out of here today, remember this: let go and let God. Trust in the journey and watch how life unfolds in ways you never dreamed possible. Thank you. Embracing surrender is one of the most liberating experiences we can have. It means acknowledging that there are forces in our lives greater than our control, and that's perfectly okay. In a world that often pressures us to be in charge of everything, to have all the answers, surrender can feel counterintuitive. Yet when we step back and recognize that we don't have to bear the weight of our struggles alone, we open ourselves up to profound change. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself clinging to a situation that just wasn't meant for you? Whether it's a relationship that's run its course or a job that drains your spirit, holding on often leads to pain and frustration. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Rather, it's about letting go of the need to control the outcome. It's an acknowledgement that we are not the sole architects of our destinies. When we embrace surrender, we create space for new possibilities. By releasing our tight grip on our expectations, we allow life to surprise us with opportunities we may have never considered. It's in this release that we often find clarity. The moment we stop fighting against the current of life, we can begin to navigate our path with greater ease and confidence. Moreover, surrender allows us to cultivate faith in ourselves and in the universe. It reminds us that we are part of something larger, something beautiful. When we trust in this process, we find that life has its own timing and everything happens for a reason. Each twist and turn we encounter is a lesson, shaping us into who we are meant to become. By embracing surrender, we also grant ourselves permission to feel vulnerable. Vulnerability is often viewed as a weakness, but it's a powerful strength. It's in our vulnerability that we find our authentic selves. When we let go of the armor we wear to protect ourselves, we invite deeper connections and a richer experience of life. This is where true growth occurs, when we dare to be real, raw, and open. In summary, embracing surrender is about stepping into a space of trust and faith. It's about recognizing that letting go opens up a world of possibilities and allows us to flow with life rather than fight against it. By surrendering, we discover our strength, deepen our connections, and ultimately align ourselves with our true purpose. Trusting the process is a powerful mindset that encourages us to have faith in the journey of life, even when the path seems unclear or the obstacles feel insurmountable. It's easy to feel disheartened when things don't go as planned or when we face setbacks, but trusting the process is about understanding that these moments are often just stepping stones on our way to something greater. Life is filled with twists and turns, and sometimes we need to remember that the journey itself holds valuable lessons. When we trust the process, we recognize that each experience contributes to our growth. Every challenge teaches us resilience, patience, and perseverance. It's easy to celebrate our successes, but often it's the failures that teach us the most about who we are. By reframing our perspective on setbacks as necessary parts of our evolution, we begin to see that every experience, whether good or bad, has a purpose. Moreover, trusting the process allows us to let go of the need for instant gratification. In a society that often demands quick results, it's crucial to remind ourselves that meaningful change takes time. Progress isn't always linear. There will be days when we feel like we're moving forward and others when it seems we've taken a step back. But that's all part of the process. When we cultivate patience and allow ourselves to move at our own pace, we create a more sustainable and fulfilling path toward our goals. Trusting the process also fosters a sense of hope. In difficult times, it can be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. However, when we trust that our efforts will eventually lead to the outcomes we desire, we can find strength to keep pushing forward. This belief fuels our motivation, encouraging us to take consistent action even when we can't see immediate results. Additionally, this mindset helps us embrace uncertainty. Life is inherently unpredictable, and the more we try to control every outcome, the more we may find ourselves frustrated. Trusting the process means accepting that we don't have all the answers, and that's perfectly okay. It invites us to lean into the unknown and to be open to the possibilities that come our way. By relinquishing our tight grip on control, we allow ourselves to be surprised by the outcomes that unfold. Ultimately, trusting the process is about cultivating a deeper relationship with ourselves and with life. It encourages us to stay committed to our visions while remaining adaptable to whatever comes our way. In doing so, we not only grow as individuals, but also learn to appreciate the beauty of the journey itself. Life is not just about reaching the destination, it's about how we navigate the road to get there. When we trust the process, we embrace each moment, each lesson, and each challenge as integral to our story, understanding that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Releasing control is one of the most challenging yet liberating practices we can undertake. In a world that often equates success with power and control, letting go can feel like stepping into the unknown. Yet true freedom comes from recognizing that not everything in life is within our grasp. When we hold tightly to the illusion of control, we often create unnecessary stress and anxiety. The reality is that some things are simply beyond our influence, and trying to control every aspect of our lives can lead to frustration and disappointment. When we release control, we open ourselves to a more authentic experience of life. We allow ourselves to be vulnerable, which can lead to deeper connections with others. It's in these moments of vulnerability that we often find the most profound growth. By letting go of the need to dictate outcomes, we create space for spontaneity, creativity, and the unexpected joys that life can bring. Instead of rigidly clinging to a predetermined path, we become more open to opportunities that we may have otherwise overlooked. Additionally, releasing control encourages us to cultivate trust both in ourselves and in the universe. It's about believing that even when we can't see the bigger picture, everything is unfolding as it should. This requires a certain level of faith, a willingness to accept that life has its own rhythm and timing. When we trust that we are on the right path, we can approach challenges with a sense of calm, knowing that we are capable of handling whatever comes our way. Letting go of control also invites us to focus on what truly matters. Instead of expending energy trying to manipulate every detail, we can redirect our efforts toward the things we can influence: our responses, our attitudes, and our choices. And this shift in focus empowers us to take ownership of our lives in a way that's both constructive and meaningful. It reminds us that our power lies not in controlling external circumstances, but in how we navigate through them. Furthermore, releasing control fosters resilience. Life is inherently unpredictable, and when we try to control every outcome, we may find ourselves feeling defeated when things don't go according to plan. By letting go of this need, we can develop a more adaptable mindset. We learn to roll with the punches, to adjust our sails in the face of storms. This resilience not only helps us cope with setbacks, but also positions us to seize new opportunities that may arise from unexpected changes. Ultimately, releasing control is an act of self-liberation. It's about embracing the flow of life, recognizing that sometimes the best outcomes come from surrendering to the journey rather than clinging to specific expectations. When we let go, we can experience a deeper sense of peace, knowing that we are part of a larger narrative that is constantly unfolding. Life becomes less about striving and more about being present, being open, and being willing to embrace whatever comes our way. In this space, we discover the beauty of spontaneity, the power of trust, and the joy of living authentically. Finding strength in faith is a transformative journey that can empower us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and hope. Faith, in its many forms, serves as a foundation that supports us through the ups and downs of our existence. It is not merely about religious belief, it encompasses a broader sense of trust in something greater than ourselves, whether that be a higher power, the universe, or the inherent goodness in humanity. When we cultivate this sense of faith, we tap into a wellspring of strength that can guide us through even the toughest times. In moments of doubt or despair, faith acts as a beacon of light, illuminating our path forward. It helps us to see beyond our immediate circumstances and provides a sense of purpose. When life throws obstacles in our way, it is often our faith that reminds us of our intrinsic worth and potential. This inner strength enables us to rise above our fears and uncertainties, allowing us to take steps forward, even when the way ahead seems unclear. Faith also fosters resilience. It encourages us to view setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for growth. When we believe that there is a purpose behind our struggles, we can approach them with a sense of curiosity and openness rather than despair. This perspective allows us to bounce back from adversity, armed with the knowledge that every challenge is a chance to learn and evolve. With faith as our anchor, we become more adaptable, able to pivot when circumstances change and find new paths when the old ones are blocked. Moreover, finding strength in faith can deepen our connections with others. When we share our beliefs and values, we create bonds that can lift us during hard times. Community plays a vital role in reinforcing our faith. When we lean on one another for support, we amplify our strength. We find encouragement in shared experiences and draw inspiration from those around us who have faced their own trials with faith and resilience. In addition, faith encourages us to let go of the need to control every outcome. It teaches us that while we may not have power over every situation, we can trust in the process of life itself. This release can be liberating as it frees us from the anxiety of trying to manage everything. Instead, we learn to take things one step at a time, focusing on the actions we can take while trusting that everything else will fall into place. Furthermore, finding strength in faith invites us to practice gratitude. When we recognize the blessings in our lives, no matter how small, we cultivate a positive mindset that reinforces our faith. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of abundance that nurtures our spirit. This positive energy can propel us forward, encouraging us to face challenges with a sense of optimism and possibility. Ultimately, finding strength in faith is a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. It is about recognizing our own power while surrendering to a greater force that guides us. When we trust in this journey, we can navigate life's uncertainties with courage and grace. Faith reminds us that we are never truly alone. We have within us the strength to face whatever comes our way. Embracing this belief opens up a world of potential, allowing us to step into our lives with confidence and purpose. As we nurture our faith, we empower ourselves to become the architects of our destinies, ready to embrace every moment with an open heart and a steadfast spirit. Letting go of fear is a crucial step toward personal freedom and growth. Fear is a natural human emotion, often stemming from our instinct to protect ourselves from harm. However, when we allow fear to dominate our thoughts and actions, it can become a paralyzing force that prevents us from pursuing our dreams and living authentically. To truly let go of fear means recognizing its presence but refusing to let it dictate our choices. It's about confronting those fears head on and understanding that they often hold less power over us than we think. One of the first steps in letting go of fear is acknowledging its existence. Denying our fears can lead to anxiety and stress, while facing them can be empowering. When we take the time to examine what we're afraid of, whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown, we begin to unravel the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are often exaggerated or based on past experiences that no longer serve us. By bringing these fears into the light and questioning their validity, we can start to dismantle their hold on us. Letting go of fear also requires us to embrace vulnerability. It's easy to feel safe when we build walls around ourselves, but those walls also keep out the joy, love, and opportunities we crave. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to deeper connections with others. Vulnerability can feel uncomfortable, but it's often where the most profound growth happens. It teaches us to trust ourselves and others, fostering resilience as we navigate through life's challenges. Additionally, letting go of fear involves shifting our perspective. Instead of viewing fear as a barrier, we can see it as a guide, showing us where we need to grow. When we encounter fear, it often indicates a desire for change or a new experience. Instead of shying away from these feelings, we can choose to embrace them as signs that we're on the brink of transformation. By reframing fear in this way, we cultivate a mindset that seeks growth rather than avoidance. Moreover, taking action is one of the most effective ways to combat fear. It's often said that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward in spite of it. Small, incremental steps can help us confront our fears gradually. Each step we take can build our confidence and weaken the grip fear has on us. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting, trying something new, or expressing our true feelings, these actions can create a ripple effect, leading us to greater self-assurance. Letting go of fear is also closely tied to cultivating a sense of trust. Trust in ourselves and our abilities, and in the process of life can alleviate the grip fear has on us. When we believe that we are capable of handling whatever comes our way, we become less paralyzed by fear. This trust allows us to approach challenges with a sense of calm and clarity, knowing that we have the resilience to adapt and overcome. Finally, finding joy and fulfillment in the present moment can help us let go of fear. When we focus on what we have now, rather than worrying about what might happen in the future, we cultivate a sense of peace. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing, can help ground us in the present, allowing us to experience life fully without the weight of fear overshadowing our joy. In conclusion, letting go of fear is a vital part of living a fulfilled and authentic life. It requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to confront the stories we tell ourselves. By acknowledging our fears, shifting our perspectives, taking action, and trusting in ourselves in the process of life, we can liberate ourselves from the constraints of fear. This journey is not always easy, but it is deeply rewarding, leading us to a life rich with possibility, connection, and genuine joy. When we choose to let go of fear, we open ourselves up to a world of opportunities that can transform our lives in ways we never imagined. Focusing on the present is one of the most powerful practices we can embrace for our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. In a fast-paced world filled with distractions, worries about the future, and regrets from the past, it's easy to get caught up in a cycle of overthinking. However, grounding ourselves in the present moment can lead to profound shifts in our perspective and overall quality of life. When we focus on the now, we open ourselves up to fully experiencing each moment, finding joy and meaning in the everyday. Being present means fully engaging with our current experiences rather than letting our minds wander to what's next or what has already happened. It encourages us to savor life's simple pleasures, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of a friend, or the taste of our favorite meal. These moments, when acknowledged and appreciated, become the building blocks of a fulfilled life. By allowing ourselves to immerse in these experiences, we cultivate a sense of gratitude that enhances our overall happiness. Moreover, focusing on the present helps us reduce anxiety and stress. Much of our worry stems from concerns about the future, what might happen, what could go wrong, and whether we are making the right choices. When we redirect our attention to the here and now, we can better manage these feelings. We realize that in this moment, we are okay. The present is where we can take actionable steps, make decisions, and find solutions to the challenges we face. This shift in focus not only alleviates anxiety, but also empowers us to take charge of our lives. Practicing mindfulness is a key aspect of staying present. Mindfulness involves being aware of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. By observing our experiences in real time, we cultivate a greater understanding of ourselves and our responses. This awareness allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. When we practice mindfulness, we become more attuned to our feelings and needs, enabling us to navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. In addition, focusing on the present fosters deeper connections with others. When we are fully engaged in conversations and interactions, we communicate more effectively and show genuine interest in those around us. This not only enhances our relationships, but also enriches our experiences, creating moments of shared joy and understanding. People often feel more valued and appreciated when we give them our undivided attention, strengthening our bonds and creating lasting memories. It's also important to recognize that the present moment is where we have the power to make changes. The past is gone, and the future is yet to unfold. However, the choices we make today lay the foundation for tomorrow. By focusing on the present, we can set intentions, take steps toward our goals, and create a life that aligns with our values. Each decision we make in the now shapes our future, and being present allows us to act with purpose and direction. Finally, embracing the present cultivates resilience. Life is filled with challenges, but when we learn to focus on the moment, we can develop coping strategies that help us face adversity. Instead of becoming overwhelmed by the weight of our circumstances, we can take things one step at a time, addressing what needs to be done without being bogged down by what lies ahead. This ability to remain centered in the present equips us to handle whatever life throws our way. In conclusion, focusing on the present is a transformative practice that enhances our overall well-being. By immersing ourselves in the here and now, we can find joy, reduce anxiety, build meaningful connections, and make empowered choices. This approach to life encourages us to appreciate the beauty of each moment and to engage fully with our experiences. Ultimately, by embracing the present, we open ourselves to a richer, more fulfilling existence, allowing us to navigate life with greater clarity, purpose, and joy. Opening your heart is a profound act of vulnerability and courage that can transform your life and the lives of those around you. It means allowing yourself to feel deeply, to connect authentically with others, and to embrace the full spectrum of human emotions. While it can be daunting to expose ourselves emotionally, the rewards of opening our hearts are immense. It invites love, compassion, and understanding into our lives, fostering deeper relationships and enriching our experiences. When we open our hearts, we create space for connection. Authentic connections are built on honesty and openness. And when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we invite others to do the same. This mutual sharing cultivates trust and intimacy, allowing relationships to flourish. In these spaces of openness, we find support, empathy, and a sense of belonging that can sustain us through life's challenges. It's in these connections that we often find the strength to be our true selves, free from the mask we wear to protect ourselves. Moreover, opening your heart allows you to experience the full range of emotions. Life is not just about joy. It encompasses sorrow, anger, fear, and love. When we shut ourselves off from one emotion, we inadvertently close ourselves off from all feelings. By embracing the entirety of our emotional landscape, we become more resilient. We learn that it's okay to feel pain and that this pain can lead to growth and healing. Opening our hearts encourages us to process these emotions rather than suppress them, leading to a more authentic and fulfilling existence. In addition to enhancing our relationships and emotional well-being, opening your heart fosters compassion. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we become more attuned to the struggles and experiences of others. This empathy helps us connect on a deeper level, understanding that we are all human facing our own battles. As we cultivate compassion, we contribute to a more caring and supportive world, creating ripples of kindness that can impact countless lives. Opening your heart means not just feeling your own emotions, but also acknowledging the pain and joy of others. Furthermore, opening your heart encourages personal growth and self-discovery. It invites you to confront your fears, insecurities, and past traumas. This introspection can be uncomfortable, but it is essential for healing. By facing these aspects of ourselves, we can release the emotional baggage that holds us back. As we heal, we become more authentic, allowing our true selves to shine through. This process of self-discovery not only enhances our understanding of ourselves, but also empowers us to live with intention and purpose. Additionally, opening your heart enables you to embrace love in all its forms. Love is not just romantic, it exists in friendships, family bonds, and even in our interactions with strangers. When we approach life with an open heart, we create opportunities for love to flourish. We become more receptive to the beauty around us, appreciating the small acts of kindness and connection that enrich our lives. This openness invites positive energy and abundance, drawing more love into our experiences. Finally, opening your heart nurtures a sense of gratitude. When we recognize the beauty and love in our lives, we cultivate a mindset of appreciation. Gratitude helps us shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of contentment and joy. By opening our hearts to the present moment, we can fully appreciate the richness of our experiences, enhancing our overall well-being. In conclusion, opening your heart is a transformative journey that leads to deeper connections, emotional resilience, compassion, personal growth, love, and gratitude. It requires courage to be vulnerable, but the rewards are immeasurable. By embracing this openness, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the healing and connection of others. Life is more vibrant and meaningful when we allow ourselves to feel deeply and connect authentically. Ultimately, opening your heart invites a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment, empowering us to navigate the complexities of life with love and grace. Recognizing divine timing is a practice rooted in the understanding that everything unfolds according to a higher plan, often beyond our immediate comprehension. Life is filled with moments where we find ourselves questioning why things happen when they do or why our desires seem delayed. However, when we learn to trust in divine timing, we begin to appreciate that each event in our lives serves a purpose and comes at just the right moment. This perspective encourages us to surrender our need for control and embrace the natural flow of life. Divine timing teaches us patience. In a world that often prioritizes instant gratification, it can be challenging to wait for what we want. Yet, when we recognize that there is a time and place for everything, we learn to cultivate a sense of patience that allows us to enjoy the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. Each delay or detour may serve as an opportunity for growth, prompting us to develop new skills, gain insights, or strengthen our resolve. Patience becomes a form of empowerment, enabling us to respond to life's challenges with grace and composure. Moreover, understanding divine timing helps us to appreciate the lessons embedded in our experiences. Sometimes what feels like a setback is actually a stepping stone toward a greater purpose. By trusting that there is a reason for each delay or change in our plans, we can shift our mindset from frustration to curiosity. We begin to ask ourselves what we can learn from our current situation, fostering personal growth and resilience. This reflective process allows us to embrace our journeys, recognizing that they are as important as the outcomes we seek. Additionally, recognizing divine timing encourages us to let go of comparison. In a society driven by external achievements, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring our progress against others. However, when we embrace the idea of divine timing, we understand that each person's journey is unique and unfolds in its own time. This realization liberates us from the pressure to conform to societal expectations and empowers us to honor our individual paths. Instead of feeling inadequate or impatient, we learn to celebrate our progress and trust that we are exactly where we need to be. When we recognize divine timing, we also cultivate a deeper sense of trust in ourselves and the universe. This trust is vital for navigating life's uncertainties. By accepting that not everything is within our control, we can lean into faith, knowing that the universe has a way of aligning events for our highest good. This faith enables us to move forward with confidence, even when the path ahead seems unclear. It reassures us that we can handle whatever comes our way, empowering us to take courageous steps toward our goals and dreams. Furthermore, understanding divine timing allows us to remain open to opportunities that may arise unexpectedly. When we release our rigid timelines, we become more receptive to the possibilities that life presents. New paths may emerge that we hadn't considered, leading us to greater fulfillment and joy. By remaining open to these opportunities, we align ourselves with the flow of life, inviting abundance and serendipity into our experiences. Finally, recognizing divine timing fosters gratitude for the present moment. When we trust that everything is happening as it should, we can fully engage with the here and now. This presence enhances our appreciation for life's simple joys and the relationships we cherish. It reminds us that every moment is a gift, encouraging us to savor the journey rather than rushing toward the finish line. In conclusion, recognizing divine timing is an empowering practice that transforms our relationship with life's challenges and uncertainties. It teaches us patience, encourages personal growth, fosters trust, and opens us to unexpected opportunities. By embracing this perspective, we cultivate a sense of peace and gratitude that enriches our experiences. Ultimately, recognizing divine timing empowers us to navigate our journeys with grace, confidence, and a deep appreciation for the unfolding of life as it is meant to be. Empowering yourself is a transformative journey that involves taking control of your life, embracing your strengths, and making intentional choices that align with your values and goals. It starts with self-awareness, the foundation of personal empowerment. By understanding your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, you gain insight into what motivates you and what holds you back. This awareness allows you to identify your passions, strengths, and areas for growth, giving you the clarity needed to take purposeful action. One of the most significant aspects of empowerment is the ability to set boundaries. Establishing healthy boundaries protects your time, energy, and emotional well-being. When you know your limits, you can communicate your needs effectively to others, allowing you to maintain a sense of balance and prioritize what truly matters to you. Empowerment involves saying no when necessary and creating space for the people and activities that uplift you. By asserting your boundaries, you cultivate a sense of agency in your life, enabling you to make choices that support your well-being. Furthermore, empowering yourself requires a commitment to personal growth. This journey is not about perfection, but rather about striving for improvement and embracing lifelong learning. Seek out opportunities for self-development, whether through education, workshops, or mentorship. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire and challenge you to reach new heights. Embracing growth mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles, fueling your desire to learn and evolve. Taking responsibility for your choices is another crucial aspect of empowerment. Recognizing that you have the power to shape your life through your decisions is liberating. While circumstances may be beyond your control, your responses to those circumstances are entirely yours. Embrace accountability by reflecting on your actions and their consequences. This mindset encourages proactive decision-making, enabling you to take charge of your life rather than allowing external factors to dictate your path. Moreover, empowering yourself involves cultivating self-compassion. Many people struggle with self-doubt and negative self-talk, which can undermine their confidence and motivation. By practicing self-compassion, you learn to treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during challenging times. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and experiences setbacks. This is part of being human. Embracing self-compassion allows you to bounce back from adversity, fostering resilience and a stronger belief in your abilities. Additionally, cultivating a positive mindset is essential for empowerment. Your thoughts have a powerful impact on your actions and overall outlook on life. Challenge negative beliefs and replace them with affirmations that reflect your worth and potential. Surround yourself with positivity, whether through uplifting content, inspiring people, or supportive communities. A positive mindset not only enhances your self-esteem, but also opens you up to new opportunities and possibilities, encouraging you to pursue your dreams with vigor. Taking decisive action is a key component of empowerment. It's not enough to have goals and aspirations, you must take steps toward achieving them. Break down your objectives into manageable tasks and create a plan of action. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, as each step brings you closer to your vision. Embracing action empowers you to overcome inertia and fear, propelling you forward on your journey. Furthermore, empowering yourself means being true to your authentic self. Embrace who you are, including your unique strengths and quirks. Authenticity fosters confidence and self-acceptance, allowing you to express your true self without fear of judgment. When you align your actions with your values and passions, you attract opportunities that resonate with your authentic self, leading to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Finally, connecting with a supportive community can amplify your empowerment journey. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you, whether they are friends, family, mentors, or like-minded individuals. A strong support system provides encouragement, accountability, and diverse perspectives, reinforcing your belief in your abilities. Engaging with others fosters a sense of belonging and shared purpose, reminding you that you are not alone in your journey. But in conclusion, empowering yourself is a multifaceted process that involves self-awareness, boundary setting, personal growth, responsibility, self-compassion, positivity, decisive action, authenticity, and community. This journey is about taking charge of your life and embracing your unique strengths and potential. By empowering yourself, you cultivate resilience, confidence, and a deep sense of purpose, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. Ultimately, the power to shape your destiny lies within you. By embracing this truth, you can create a life that aligns with your deepest values and aspirations.